Thank you so much for staying on the AM show. And I know some of you, especially those of you who are on social media, you saw a lot that was happening last week with regards to customer service and how it was celebrated in different organizations. I know companies that did rep your jersey, you know, career days. It was interesting. Why would you be in a workplace and choose another career? But it's all to create awareness about customer service, isn't it? Well, today I've been joined by Gideon Koney. He is founder and CEO of Stames, and Priscilla Wellington, CEO, Customer Service Africa, and also the curator of the International Customer Service Summit. They're here to talk about customer service. Yes, I know that a lot of you in Ghana have issues about that. Yeah. And then she'll also be sharing more on the Customer Service Summit, which is coming up later. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
When it comes to customer service, there are many examples, many examples of how probably not business owners, but the people they take to represent their businesses don't respect the customer enough, don't understand the customer enough and how they should relate to the customer. I'll come back to you shortly, but let me start with Priscilla, because one of the most recent has to do with a facility, you know, outside of Accra. I don't want to mention the names because I think there's a legal battle going on about a room reservation and how it turned up and all that. You've been working in this space for some time. Are we making any headway at all? Do business owners and their reps understand how big a deal customer service is?
Thank you. I think we're getting there. We seem to be far away, but we are focused on more work than the talk.
Right.
So that situation, the basic thing that could have been done was to apologize to the customers and find a better way to resolve it. Because at the end of the day, we want to create positive experiences that can get repeat business. Now, is a customer always right?
That's
it's
a
a
big
business, yes. It's a business philosophy. It doesn't necessarily mean the customer is always right. But how we must do everything possible to keep the customer, to let the customer keep coming back with their business. So that is why you have to ensure that whatever you're doing is creating exceptional service, customer experience for the customer. So it's unfortunate, but
what do you think is the problem? What do you think really, when you assess the Ghanaian situation, what do you think is the problem?
I think as Ghanaian business owners and the entire organization, it has to do with, we have a mindset and attitudinal problem. So if business owners put premium on customer service, it will flow out through the company.
But isn't it ironical, though, that we are said to be a very loving people, hospitable people. I recently watched a documentary produced by the BBC by Zainab Badawi, I think that's the name, and the comments about Ghana, my goodness. And then I ask myself, what's happening? Where's the missing link? Think about it. I'll come back to get an answer from you as to why culturally we are seen to be a very hospitable, friendly people. But when it comes to the business side of us, we don't seem to translate that hospitality in there. But you are doing something interesting, which is leveraging technology to help businesses achieve all the goals she's mentioned in terms of why customer service is important. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so Stames is a omni-channel customer service team communication software as a service company, and what we basically are doing is we help connect businesses to their clients, and by improving their customer services, their sales pipelines, and their messaging channels. Okay. One of the problems that Priscilla talked about has to do with businesses lagging in leveraging technology in their businesses. So what we are trying to do is pioneer the omni-channel communication and messaging system in Ghana, allow businesses to be able to monitor, track, and also respond to their customer services, sales orders, feedbacks, complaints, and more. across multiple channels. So whether the customer is on Facebook, whether the customer is on Instagram, wherever it is, we centralize that communication on one platform. So I think it all has to do it all has to do with businesses, the leaders in these businesses having some sort of oversight on what their teams are doing, or the communications that their teams are having with their customers. So more involvement from the executives can have a real impact.
I think usually the challenge is with the reps or the staff catching on the vision, because you usually don't find very few business owners are actually poor at customer service. Very few of them. Some of them are, I'm not denying, but very few of them are. But Priscilla, back to the question that I asked you. The Ghanaian people, what we stand for, how the world perceives us, and how it appears to be on the flip side when it comes to working in the corporate and business space.
I think that there is a huge gap between the top level management team and the bottom line management, bottom line staff. The thing is that if me as a CEO, I ensure that my employees are having customer experience, they have employee experience, then it's easy to give that same level of service and dedication to the customer.
That's a good one.
Yes, because your employees are also your first customers as a business. And whatever you expect from them, they must be practicing it within to be customer-centric. Then it's easy for me to
they're visiting their frustration on the clients, if I get what you mean. So it's like, he's a frustrated staff, okay? And I have experienced that where the person, is trying really hard not to let you in on their inner struggles. So you're complaining about a service, and then you're like, madam, I'm sorry. But you can tell that for her, she's actually frustrated that it's not working the way you want it, but it's beyond her control. Okay, fantastic. We've just got a minute, but I would like for you to share with us the International Customer Service Summit, how we can, be a part of it and why it's important that we have it.
Okay, so the International Customer Service Summit, which is coming Wednesday at the African region, the objective is to explore different conversations on customer service, how exceptional customer service can bring profitability, foster innovation, and also the overall growth of the business. Exactly. Now, it's also a platform that we have created for business owners, management level CEOs, to connect, share ideas from different industries and network together so that we can have a better appreciation of customer service, and that can literally translate into the growth of our business. Because if people are enjoying exceptional customer service, then there's repeat business, then there's retention, then we can grow. And we have amazing speakers like Professor Robert Ebo-Hinson, we have Chairman Asian, we have Jerry Ham, and Clara Pinkrasa. And other panelists, Gideon is one of the panelists, and other amazing panelists, so that we can have industry conversation on customer service. And if we have board members, management team having this conversation, then you as an employee know that this is someone who value what you bring to the table. Then in turn, you as an employee can have an employee experience.
Is it a paid for event? How do people participate?
Yes.
How do they contact you? Where do they find the tickets?
So they can call us on 0200 95070. 02000-950-70, and then we can share more details with you and the link to register.
Thank you so much, Priscilla Wellington, and thank you, Gideon Koney. And I know you want to hear more. They will be sharing a lot more at that summit happening on Wednesday at the African Regent Hotel. What time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. it is, all right. So go and learn something and also help your employees give off that good customer service. She just shared a wonderful tip with us. So the bosses who are not, you get what I mean? Yeah, your employees have to be happy enough to give off good customer service. Not an excuse not to be nice, though. But hey, there will be more shared on Wednesday. But that's it for now from Priscilla and Gideon. Do stay with us. We've got a lot more. Plus, the big one we're looking forward to today on the NSMQ.